Hello everyone, Dr. Mandell here. If you're over 60, there is one fruit you should be eating every single day to strengthen your muscles, protect your vision, and boost your entire body from the inside out. And that fruit is the kiwi. Yes, the small green fruit that most people ignore. This is one of the most nutrient-dense medicinal foods you can put into your body as you age. When you cross the age of 60, something begins to happen inside your body that you may not feel at first, but science has proven it changes the entire structure of your future. Your muscles begin to shrink. Your strength quietly slips away. And every year after 60, you lose up to 3% of your muscle mass without even realizing it. This silent decline is called sarcopenia, and it is one of the biggest reasons seniors lose independence, mobility, balance, and confidence. But what almost no one tells you is that one of the simplest tools to fight it grows silently on vines, wrapped in a fuzzy brown skin, packed with more biological power than most supplements on the market, a single kiwi fruit. It sounds impossible that something so small could influence something as complex as aging muscle, but the science behind it is undeniable. Kiwi is not just a fruit, it is a precision-designed package of enzymes, vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, and antioxidants that target the exact weaknesses aging muscles suffer from. And once you understand what kiwi does inside your body, you will never look at it the same way again. Your muscle strength depends on your ability to absorb protein, repair tissue, fight inflammation, and maintain hydration inside every muscle cell. But after 60, your stomach acid becomes weaker, your digestive enzymes become sluggish, and your ability to break down protein drops dramatically. This is why many seniors eat enough protein but still lose muscle year after year. Kiwi contains a rare natural enzyme called actinidin, one of the very few plant enzymes scientifically proven to break down proteins more efficiently. That means when you eat a kiwi, your body absorbs more amino acids from every meal, from every bite of chicken, beans, eggs, or fish. More amino acids means stronger muscle fibers. Stronger fibers means stronger legs, stronger grip, stronger back, and better balance. Something as simple as standing up from a chair becomes easier. Climbing stairs becomes less exhausting. The weakness you thought was just age starts reversing because your body is finally getting the building blocks it was missing. But kiwi doesn't stop with digestion. This tiny fruit is one of the highest natural sources of vitamin C, a nutrient that plays a critical role in collagen production. Collagen is not just for skin. Your muscles, tendons, and joints depend on collagen to remain firm, elastic, and resistant to injury. After 60, collagen production drops sharply. That's why recovery takes longer, stiffness appears, and simple activities suddenly feel demanding. When you eat kiwi, you are feeding your body the exact nutrient required to rebuild collagen, reinforce connective tissue, and support muscle repair after everyday movement. Imagine your muscles being stitched, strengthened, and protected from the inside out. That is what vitamin C from kiwi does. And then there is potassium, one of the most essential electrolytes for muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and hydration. Most seniors are unknowingly deficient in potassium, and low potassium directly leads to muscle cramps, weakness, fatigue, trembling, and poor coordination. Kiwi contains more potassium per gram than a banana, but without the heavy sugar load that can spike blood glucose. When you give your muscles potassium, you restore their electrical power. You restore the spark they need to contract properly, whether you're lifting a water jug, walking upstairs, or catching your balance. Potassium keeps your muscles awake, active, and responsive. But the real magic happens when these elements work together. Actinidin helps you absorb more protein. Vitamin C helps you build stronger tissue. Potassium helps your muscles fire with precision. Then kiwi adds another layer: antioxidants. And not just any antioxidants, kiwi contains a powerful cocktail of flavonoids, carotenoids, and polyphenols that reduce inflammation at the muscle level. Inflammation is one of the biggest reasons muscles weaken with age. It slows repair, it causes soreness, it reduces mobility. Chronic low-grade inflammation is so common in seniors that scientists call it inflammaging. Kiwi directly targets this process, reducing oxidative stress and calming inflammation so your muscles can recover faster and perform better. Research has shown that older adults who consume more vitamin C-rich fruits like kiwi have stronger grip strength, faster walking speed, and better overall physical performance. But kiwi stands above most fruits because it includes not just vitamin C, but enzymes and minerals that work together to enhance muscle function on multiple levels. You are not just eating a fruit, you are giving your aging muscles the fuel they have been starved for. Imagine waking up with more energy in your legs. Imagine feeling steadier as you walk. Imagine climbing stairs without gripping the railing for dear life. Imagine standing up from a chair without pushing on your knees. These are not miracles. These are physical changes that begin when your muscles receive what they need to rebuild and repair. Most people think you need complicated supplements or expensive powders to regain strength after 60, but nature has already packaged the perfect muscle-supporting food in a fruit you can hold in your hand. A kiwi offers hydration, fiber, enzymes, electrolytes, antioxidants, and vitamins, all in a form your body can absorb instantly. And because kiwi is soft, low in sugar, and easy to digest, it is one of the best daily foods for seniors who struggle with heavy meals or digestive discomfort. Every time you eat a kiwi, you are fighting sarcopenia. You are telling your muscles, I am giving you what you need to survive. You are slowing the decline that doctors once believed was unavoidable. The power to stay strong, mobile, and independent is not something reserved for athletes or the young. It is something you can claim every single day with a small, simple choice. Because one kiwi is not just food, it is a message to your muscles that you are not letting age win. And that message, repeated day after day, becomes strength, real, measurable, life-changing strength. After the age of 60, something begins to happen inside your eyes that almost no one notices until it's too late. The world doesn't go dark all at once. It fades slowly. Colors become less vibrant. Night driving becomes more stressful. Small text becomes harder to read. Faces lose their sharpness. And then one day, you wake up and realize that your vision, your connection to the world has quietly slipped away. Scientists call it oxidative retinal damage, and it's one of the leading drivers of vision loss after 60. But what if one small fruit could slow that decline, protect your eyes, and strengthen the very cells responsible for capturing every image you see? The kiwi, this simple green fruit that most people overlook, contains some of the most powerful eye protective compounds found in nature. And once you understand how it affects your vision, you will never go another day without eating it. Inside your eyes, deep behind the lens and the cornea, lies the retina, the thin, fragile layer of light-sensing tissue that turns photons into pictures. The retina works harder than any other part of the body because it processes millions of signals every second. Because of that constant demand, the retina produces extremely high levels of oxidative stress. Over time, this stress begins to destroy the delicate photoreceptor cells responsible for sharp vision. This is where kiwi becomes extraordinary. Kiwi contains lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidant pigments that naturally reside in the macula, the central part of your retina that allows you to see fine detail. These pigments act like internal sunglasses, shielding your eyes from blue light damage, ultraviolet radiation, and the oxidative stress that accelerates macular degeneration. Most seniors do not consume enough lutein or zeaxanthin to protect their eyes, but kiwi is one of the richest natural sources on the planet. Scientific studies have shown that people who consume more lutein and zeaxanthin have a significantly lower risk of macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in adults over 60. These pigments are not just nutrients. They are shielding molecules that stabilize your retina and protect the central vision you depend on every day to read, to recognize faces, to drive, to move confidently through your environment. When you eat kiwi, these pigments travel directly to your macula, strengthening the tissue and increasing what researchers call macular pigment optical density. The higher it is, the better your eyes are protected from the inside out. But kiwi doesn't stop there. It carries one of the highest vitamin C levels in all fruits, and this vitamin plays a profound role in protecting the entire structure of the eye. Vitamin C is a major component of the aqueous humor, the fluid that nourishes your cornea and lens. Without enough vitamin C, oxidative molecules accumulate in the lens, causing proteins to clump together and form cataracts. Cataracts affect more than half of all adults over 65, but studies show that diets high in vitamin C can slow cataract progression by up to 33%. When you eat kiwi, you flood your eye tissues with antioxidant protection, strengthening the lens, preventing protein oxidation, and reducing the clouding that steals vision 1 year at a time. And yet, kiwi goes even deeper. The retina is one of the only parts of the body that cannot regenerate. Once photoreceptors die, they are gone forever. But kiwi contains beta-carotene and vitamin E, nutrients that protect photoreceptor membranes, reduce mitochondrial damage, and improve the survival of light-sensing cells. Every bite of kiwi sends antioxidants through the bloodstream directly to the retina, neutralizing free radicals before they can destroy these irreplaceable cells. This is why people who eat antioxidant-rich fruits like kiwi show slower vision decline over time. You are not just eating a fruit, you are preserving the very cells that allow you to see your grandchildren's faces, the road in front of you, and the details of your own life. One of the most overlooked benefits of kiwi is its effect on blood vessels. Your retina is filled with microscopic capillaries that deliver oxygen to photoreceptors. As you age, these fragile blood vessels weaken, stiffen, and become prone to damage from high blood pressure and inflammation. Kiwi contains bioactive compounds like polyphenols and flavonoids that improve blood vessel flexibility, reduce inflammation, and enhance circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more protection for your vision. Research shows that inadequate blood supply to the retina accelerates degeneration. Kiwi helps prevent that decline by strengthening the vascular network that feeds the eye. If you've ever struggled with dry eyes, blurry vision after reading, or eye strain at night, kiwi offers relief in another surprising way: hydration. Kiwi is nearly 80% water and contains natural electrolytes that help maintain tear film stability. Tear film is the thin, delicate layer of moisture that keeps your cornea clear and reduces friction every time you blink. When tear film breaks down, your cornea becomes irritated, inflamed, and vulnerable to damage. Kiwi supports hydration and provides vitamin C, which strengthens the collagen in your cornea and helps maintain the smooth, clear surface required for sharp vision. But the most powerful fact of all is this: vision loss after 60 is not inevitable. The retinal degeneration that steals eyesight is driven largely by lifestyle, diet, and oxidative stress, not aging alone. When you eat kiwi, you give your eyes a defense system, one that strengthens the macula, protects the lens, improves circulation, reduces inflammation, and supports the long-term survival of photoreceptor cells. You are actively fighting the forces that pull your vision toward decline. Imagine reading without strain. Imagine driving at night with confidence. Imagine waking up and seeing the world with clarity, color, sharpness, and light. These are not dreams. These are outcomes supported by science when the eye receives the nutrients it depends on. Kiwi is not a magic cure, but it is one of the most powerful foods you can use daily to protect one of your most precious senses. Every bite is a small act of preservation, an investment in the clarity, independence, and quality of your future. As you move past the age of 60, your body begins to whisper truths that most people ignore. Your digestion slows, your immunity weakens, your energy drops, your joints ache longer, your heart works harder, and without realizing it, you begin to accept these changes as normal aging. But what if that belief is wrong? What if one small fruit, often overlooked in the grocery store tucked between apples and oranges, holds the power to transform the way your body ages from the inside out? The kiwi, a tiny green powerhouse wrapped in a thin brown skin, is one of the most complete health-supporting foods nature has ever created. And once you see what it does inside a senior's body, you will understand why eating it daily is nothing short of a biological advantage. Inside your digestive system, millions of tiny decisions are made every second. Decisions that determine how well you absorb nutrients, how quickly your food moves through your gut, and how efficiently your cells receive the fuel they depend on. After 60, these processes slow dramatically. Your stomach becomes less acidic, your intestinal muscles weaken, your gut bacteria become unbalanced. That's why constipation, bloating, gas, and indigestion become more common with age. Kiwi contains a unique digestive enzyme called actinidin, one of the only natural enzymes proven to break down proteins quickly and efficiently. When seniors eat kiwi, their stomach processes meals more easily. Food moves smoothly through the intestines. Constipation softens, bloating decreases, gas reduces, nutrients become easier to absorb, meaning your entire body benefits from every meal instead of losing precious nutrients to weak digestion. Scientists have found that kiwi improves gastric emptying and supports gut motility, working almost like a gentle, natural digestive aid without the side effects of harsh laxatives. But digestion is only the beginning. Your health depends heavily on the trillions of microorganisms living in your gut, your microbiome. These microbes control immunity, inflammation, mental health, metabolism, and even longevity. When your microbiome becomes imbalanced, your whole body suffers. Kiwi contains prebiotic fibers that feed the healthy bacteria your immune system depends on. These fibers help increase beneficial species like lactobacillus and bifidobacteria, two families of bacteria linked to stronger immunity, better digestion, and reduced inflammation. Seniors who support their gut bacteria experience fewer infections, stronger energy, and better mood stability. Kiwi's unique fiber profile not only feeds good bacteria, but also helps remove toxins and metabolic waste from the intestines, giving your immune system a cleaner, healthier environment to work in. Your immune system is one of the most vulnerable systems after 60. White blood cells become slower, inflammation increases, and the body's ability to fight viruses and bacteria weakens. Kiwi contains more vitamin C than almost any other fruit, far more than oranges, and vitamin C is the fuel your immune cells depend on to function at full strength. When you eat kiwi, you activate neutrophils, the strongest defenders of your immune system. These cells track, attack, and neutralize harmful invaders. Without enough vitamin C, they struggle to function. With kiwi, they become sharper, faster, and more effective. One study showed that kiwi consumption significantly reduced the severity and duration of cold symptoms, especially in older adults. Your immunity doesn't have to fade with age. Kiwi gives it a second wind. And then comes the most overlooked benefit: inflammation. Silent inflammation is one of the leading causes of premature aging. It damages organs, weakens joints, disrupts metabolism, and increases the risk of heart disease and cancer. Kiwi is loaded with polyphenols, carotenoids, and antioxidants that target inflammation at the cellular level. These compounds neutralize free radicals, the unstable molecules that damage DNA and accelerate aging. When seniors eat kiwi regularly, their inflammation markers drop, their joints feel less stiff, their recovery improves, their energy returns. Inflammation is not just discomfort, it is a whisper of disease. Kiwi quiets that whisper before it becomes a shout. Your heart, the engine that has carried you through decades of life, relies on a delicate balance of minerals, hydration, and circulation to function well. After 60, arteries stiffen, cholesterol rises, blood pressure creeps upward, and the heart works harder to push blood through resistant vessels. Kiwi contains potassium, magnesium, and soluble fiber, three elements proven to protect heart health. Potassium relaxes blood vessels and reduces pressure against artery walls. Magnesium supports nerve signals and heart rhythm. Soluble fiber binds to excess cholesterol in the intestines and reduces the amount your body absorbs. Scientists have shown that kiwi consumption can reduce systolic blood pressure by several points, an improvement equivalent to some medications. And because kiwi improves circulation, your heart pumps more efficiently, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your body. But kiwi's impact reaches even deeper. Inside your cells, mitochondria act as tiny engines that produce energy. With age, these engines become weaker, slower, and more vulnerable to oxidative damage. Kiwi's antioxidants protect mitochondria, allowing your cells to create energy more efficiently. This is why seniors often report feeling more awake, more active, and more mentally clear when they eat kiwi regularly. This fruit fuels not just your muscles, but your cellular power plants. Mental health also changes with age. Stress hormones rise, sleep becomes lighter, and anxiety becomes more common due to biochemical changes in the brain. Kiwi contains natural serotonin precursors and magnesium, which help calm the nervous system, improve mood stability, and support deeper sleep. Studies have shown that eating kiwi before bed can improve sleep quality, reduce awakenings, and increase time spent in restorative sleep cycles. A fruit that helps digestion, immunity, inflammation, and sleep, that is not common. That is exceptional. And all of these changes, digestion, immunity, inflammation, circulation, energy, mood, build into something even greater: longevity. Scientists studying long-lived populations found that antioxidant-rich fruits are among the strongest predictors of extended lifespan. Kiwi is at the top of that list. It supports nearly every system that weakens with age. It strengthens the gut. It protects the heart. It fuels the cells. It calms inflammation. It energizes the body. It supports the mind. You are not just eating a fruit. You are consuming a daily strategy for healthier aging. A simple, natural weapon against decline, a biological gift designed to protect the human body during its most vulnerable years. Every kiwi you eat is a message to your cells that you are still fighting, still nourishing, still choosing health. And when you repeat that choice day after day, the body listens, the body responds, and the body heals.